What is up, everybody? Jaco here today, making a video from the bed. Feeling a bit lazy today. Been not doing my double workouts like I normally do because it's basketball season. The NBA has started, and that means it's time for me to watch some basketball. Now, it would be great to be able to watch the basketball while I'm working out, but sadly, I just can't unless I'm doing legs or cardio. Before I even start this video, I want to apologize because I'm holding the phone in my hand. So if it's a little shaky, I do apologize. Now let's get right into this video after this commercial break. I'm just kidding. I don't have no commercials. But you get the idea. It's Jake. So a lot of people have been asking me, and I want to clarify this, and I don't want to get too much into my business because I said I wasn't going to include my financial life with my fans. So I'm not going to be saying any numbers or at all. I'm just going to specify some certain things. Everybody wants to know, why did I lose my Tampa house that I custom built for myself? Why did I give up on it? What did I lose? And so on and so forth. So let's get into this. I started building a home in Tampa because I am self-employed. I can work from anywhere. I am a personal trainer. I build websites, and I am a webcam model. So I could work from anywhere. And I'm currently single. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not dating anybody. I'm not married to anybody anymore. And I wanted to build the house of my dreams. So I've made, between 2015, 16, 17, and 18, mostly 15 and 16, 14 and 15, I made really, really, really good money. I'm not going to say an amount. I'm just telling you that I made really good money. So I decided to build with a specific builder, which was GL Homes, which has tons of amenities, and that is why I went all the way to Tampa to build a house, because of the pricing over there was more affordable than to build a house here. Price point wise, it was about 200,000. Now this is numbers of the house. I'm not talking about numbers of what I'm paying for it or anything like that. It was $200,000 more to live here and build that house than to build it over there, which is insane. So I said, you know what? I'm going to build it over there. So I picked out my floor plan, I picked out my lot, and I picked out my upgrades. So over the course of the next 10 months, I've been watching my house being built. I've been visiting it. I've been getting to know neighbors. I've been picking out furniture for it. Everything. I've been doing everything. So I signed the contract with the home without getting I spoke to a mortgage guy, their mortgage guy, and he told me the payments and pretty much asked me if I can afford it. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I can afford it. So that's fine. So 10 months later, I go and apply for the mortgage on the house, which I am then denied. I had 5% on the house total cost. I had 33% of the options that I gave to them. So they had or are holding a lot of my money. So I find out that I'm declined for the mortgage and there's no refund on the money. And literally for 10 months, I've done nothing but sell my current home so I can buy that home. Assuming, this is what I assume because I'm not a financial expert. I never had this issue before. I assume that if I sell a house for more than the house that I'm buying for, then there shouldn't be an issue with getting a mortgage on the new home. I was wrong. And their financial people never explained to me any of this debt to income ratio, what I should be doing over the next month. If somebody told me 10 months before I signed that contract, they said, listen, Jake, you need to build your credit. You need to not run up any of your credit cards. You need to make X amount of money these 2 years or this year in order to qualify for the mortgage. I'd have been like, okay, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to fix my credit. I'm not going to buy anything. And, I made a mistake. And I feel like I've been taken advantage of. But you know what? That's sometimes life, that people take advantage of you. So I ended up losing the money that I put down for that house. I had a vehicle that I was leasing that was a lot of money that I decided to get repoed because I wasn't going to pay for it anymore because it was a lemon. I tried to report it as a lemon, and I talked to multiple lawyers, and most of the lawyers didn't want to fight for me because they wanted to go to arbitration or not arbitrate, whatever it is. So they actually fight. They didn't want to make a settlement and just take back the car. They wanted to fight, even though the car had tons and tons of issues. Newer car, low miles, extended warranty. I just let them repo the car. Fuck. And I applied for my apartment before I let that happen because I didn't want my credit ruined and then I can't get an apartment either. So I will be moving to my apartment as of right now on the 26th. I'm settling for an apartment because that's the lifestyle that I should be living and not trying to live a lifestyle beyond my means. Being by myself, I care about the dogs and everything, and I'm paying a fortune for their deposit if they ruin anything in the apartment. But I try to be this higher standard than other people, and it's good and it's bad. It's good because people look at you and they say, okay, he made it. And then other times people look at you and they just say, oh, he's a cocky bastard. His parents probably give him money. So I work hard for everything that I earn, and nobody does give me handouts. So just like my family, my parents, they are lower middle class and don't help me at all. I actually help them. I bought my mom a car and I help my parents pay the bills. So I go out of my way to help them. So that's pretty much the story of how I lost the Tampa house. Get questions every single day. What happened to the Tampa house? Are you in the Tampa house? No, I'm living in my parents' room that I grew up in till I was 18 years old and I moved out. I'm living here until my apartment is ready for me to move in, and then I will go from there. I will try and rebuild myself from the ground up. Do my fan sites more. Sell Snapchats and stuff, so I can and then do my regular jobs as well, so I can save money. Because to be honest, ever since I've been in Cam Out 6 years ago and I've been doing my jobs, if I just stayed at my parents for those 6 years, I could be buying a $500,000 house cash right now. But no, I had to take multiple steps back to take steps forward. So that's what I'm doing. I'm restarting. I'm 25 years old and it's not too late. 25, I could build for 5 years, meet somebody, have children, and start my life at 30, 31 years old, which isn't the end of the world. So you got to look up and you got to think for the best. I'm Jake, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day and enjoyed this personal video.